Hey guys, it is Kerri. Welcome or welcome back. Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, February the 23rd, 2025. It is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Kerri is here. Hey, sweetheart. Mommy's going to do a video, so behave. We'll see. So happy Sunday. I went to church this morning. Had a great time. I always do. Then I went out to lunch with my mom and we had a great Mexican food lunch. And then during lunch, she looked over at me and said, I need to go to Dollar Tree after lunch. Would you like to come with me? And I was like, I guess I will. Went to Dollar Tree, got a few things, came home, changed my clothes. And I said, I have to do a video. Y'all, I looked back on my channel at my videos and my last video for you guys was a month ago. Yeah, a month ago, probably like sometime mid to late January. I have missed y'all so much. I have missed doing videos. I have missed talking about wax. I mean, when I stay away for that long, like I really, really do miss it because this community, the wax community, the YouTube community, it just brings me so much joy and so much happiness. So y'all were truly, truly missed. The past couple of weeks have been, they have been eventful. My husband lost his mother. So my mother-in-law passed away on February the 1st. And I mean, was it expected? Yes. We knew it was going to come eventually. I don't know if we knew it was going to come that soon. But she passed, and so he is an only child. So, all the funeral plans, all those arrangements fall on him being the only child. And so he did such a great job. I was so proud of him, but a lot goes into that, you guys, arrangements and, getting all the info out to all the relatives, and all the relatives on his side of the family live everywhere but Texas. Like they live in California, Virginia, Pennsylvania. So, you have to arrange for everybody to get here. So the service was very, very sweet, very special. So that has kind of been taking up a lot of our time. But I feel like things are kind of slowing down a little bit. We're getting back into somewhat of a normal routine. So I was like, I am just going to sit down this afternoon. No one's here right now. It's just me and the dog. And I said, I'm going to do a video because I've missed it. And also because my empty bin is full, like very, very full. Kerri, you're going to have to sit down. I'm so sorry, you guys. So the empties that I'm going to do for y'all today, these are empties from the last part of January through the beginning part of February. And it is a little bit of everything in here. There are candles, body care, lots of wax. Hey, you're okay. You sit here with me, okay? No really rhyme or reason to this box. So I'm going to put y'all on pause for 1 second, tend to this dog, and then I'm going to kind of get this arranged, like sorted by candles, body care, wax, and then I'll hop back on and we will get started. All right, be right back. Okay, we are back. Got him situated over there in his cage with his chew toy, so he is content. Have all this sorted by wax. There is a ton of wax in here. 3 candles, a wallflower, and then a few things of body care. So let's get into this. Again, these are empties from end of January through beginning of February. Let's start with the candles. That's what I have right here in front of me. First one. Now, you'll see a few things in here, like in the wax and a couple of these candles, that when you see them, they're gonna like strike you as like winter things. And there are a few winter things in here because these were used up in January and here where I live in Dallas, we had a few days in January, and actually a few even last week in February, where it was cold. Oh my gosh, you guys, like so cold. In fact, last week we had a cold, I forgot what it was called, like a cold air warning or something, you know, where you have to drip your faucets and protect your pipes and all that, because we had like wind chills of like 5 below zero, which I know for you people that live up north, you're like, that is nothing. But for us here in Texas, that is insanely cold. So yeah, so I did pull out a few of my winter things and really, really enjoyed them. First candle is Sweater Weather from Bath and Body Works. The scent notes are sage, juniper, and eucalyptus. This one I've had since last year. Ugh, I love Sweater Weather, you guys. And I know just from watching videos and just, you know, reading people's comments that Sweater Weather is not necessarily a favorite of a lot of people, and I really don't know why. I love it. I absolutely love it. It is definitely not something that I would want to smell all the time. It's not, you know, like pumpkin pecan waffles for me, PPW is a year-round scent. Like I could smell pumpkin pecan waffles all the time, never get tired of it. But something like Sweater Weather, I think if I did smell it all the time, it would get kind of old. It's very much a cold weather scent for me. I would start enjoying Sweater Weather October, November, and absolutely I would enjoy it through February if it's cold enough. So this, like I said, I've had this particular candle since last year, never finished it last year, so I finished it out, I guess, in January. So good. This one actually was a really, really good performer. I mean, the wicks behaved well. There was like nothing yucky about this burn. And I feel like I say that a lot about my Bath and Body candles, but this one actually did really, really nicely. Yeah, very clean, all the way down to the bottom. Loved it. I will get Sweater Weather every year. It's amazing. Now, I will say I wasn't like necessarily keen on this packaging. I wasn't really sure what was up with all of this kind of like mosaic tile stuff, but if I remember correctly, when I bought this was the only packaging that it came in. So I mean, I love the scent, so I was like, I love the scent more than I dislike the packaging, so I loved it. All right, next one, Wild Berry Jam Donut. The scent notes on this one, sweet wild berry jam, powdered donut, brown sugar crumble. Again, I had this one since last year, never finished it out last year, so pulled this out. I guess it was just on a day that I was craving, you know, those jelly jammy notes, something real fruity and sweet. I want to say, yeah, the packaging on this one, similar to this, not exactly the same. Y'all, I adore this, and I have not seen it in stores in a while. So I'm not sure if this particular scent is discontinued, but I haven't seen it in my store. So please let me know, like, is Wild Berry Jam Donut no longer around? Because I will be very sad if it's not. I love this scent. It is so fruity, and it's just kind of like all those berries like mixed up into one. Like you get a little bit of the blackberry, raspberry, strawberry. I love it. I love it. It's very, very strong. Now this one didn't behave as well as my Sweater Weather. I'm not really sure what happened kind of towards the end of this one, but the scent was incredible. Yeah. Loved it. So let me know, because I really have no clue what has happened to this scent. I hope they didn't get rid of it, because I would get that one again. Love me some Wild Berry Jam Donut. Last but not least, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. I don't need to read you the scent notes, but I will. I feel like we have these memorized. Maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. Mm. Y'all, this is my scent. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you know that this is my comfort scent. It's my happy scent. It's my go-to scent. It is a scent that I could smell seriously 12 months out of the year and never ever get tired of it. It just brings me so much joy. I want to say I got this one just recently. Yeah, I want to say I picked this one up back in like maybe October, maybe. Yeah, because I think this packaging was from this past year. It does not take me long to burn through a pumpkin pecan waffle candle. It really doesn't. Like these other two I've had for, over a year. It took me over a year to get through them. Something like pumpkin pecan waffles, I could get through an entire candle probably like in a month's time because I burn it so much. I love it so much. Yeah, this one was great. Pretty good performer. I want to say maybe I had some issues with the wicks towards the end, but for the most part, yeah, really, really enjoyed that one. So that is it for candles. I do have one wallflower here. This was in winter. I finished this out in January. I had this in my kitchen. The scent notes for winter: white woods, pine needles, sparkling clementine, and spiced cloves. Winter is my family's go-to scent for the entire month of January. We love it. And I have mentioned this before when I've talked about this scent, is this particular one from Bath & Body is connected to such a strong scent memory for me. I'm not going to get into all the details because I've talked about it before, but just growing up, especially like in my college years when I would be away at college and then I'd come home for the holidays, I just remember coming in like for my Christmas break, and my mom, had the house all decorated, and she would have the winter candle going and just the winter hand soap. And I just remember my house smelling like this all throughout the holidays and into January. So when I moved out, got married, got my, own house, I was like, I'm going to continue this tradition because it's such a beautiful scent. If you've never tried it, definitely try it this next holiday season because it just is so cozy. Something about like that sparkling clementine, there's a little bit of citrus in there. So it's Christmassy, but yet it's very wintry as well. It's so good. And this wallflower, oh man, it was very, very strong. Every time I walked in my kitchen, I could just get those whiffs without, having to burn the candle. Loved it. Loved it. Okay, candles, wallflower. Let's get into the wax because I've got quite a bit, and then we'll finish up with body care. Okay. Wow, there is a lot. Okay. I'm just going to start pulling some things out. I have got a lot of bags, so we will just start with the bags. Okay, first thing, this was a sample from Jenny at Rose Girls. A very nice size sample too. It had like 2 little snowflake shapes. This was Grandma Got Run Over by a Chain Chomp, and I know that that is kind of a popular one for her. I think this is part of her Mario line, if I'm not mistaken. This is blackberry jam butter cookies, cotton candy frosting, and waffle cone. This one, it was nice. Yeah, it was, for me at least, it was heavier on the cotton candy frosting because it was very sweet, but I did get like notes of that blackberry jam butter cookie in the background. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed that one. From the Melt Stash, this was a snack bar in raspberry jam. I love the Melt Stash, you guys, and I have not ordered from her since the new year, and I need to. This one was fantastic. I love ordering lots of different vendors' raspberry because I know not every vendor has the same raspberry oil. So I like to, compare, because you can get some raspberry oils that are very, very sweet, very sugary. You can get some that are very dark and deep and rich. This one was definitely sweeter. Yeah, almost kind of leaned like, I don't think there's such a thing as a raspberry Jolly Rancher, but if there were, this would have been it. It was very sweet, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Very, very strong. From Yum Yum Wax, this was a bag of shapes in bear claws. Speaking of Yum Yum Wax, I have a huge box of goodies from Yum Yum in my cabinet back here that was just delivered to me last week. So I've got a lot of videos that I need to do. That will be one that will be coming your way. This I loved. This was very, actually, I don't want to say very spicy. It was spicy, but it wasn't red hot spicy. It was more like a bakery cinnamon, very doughy. This was a perfect bear claw scent. I'm kind of picky when it comes to bear claw in wax because I have in my mind what I want it to smell like. I feel like a bear claw scent in wax, it should have cinnamon. It should have kind of a nuttiness because most bear claws that I've seen or that I've eaten have like nuts on the top. You should get kind of like a yummy, doughy pastry. And that one fit the bill. That one was amazing. Okay, this was a bag of 2 bunts from L3 in, okay, so I feel like I've asked this before when I talked about this particular scent. It's Cafe C, but I'm almost positive that the C stands for Cubano. Now, if I am wrong, please let me know in the comments, but I think this is Cafe Cubano Yellow Cake Glazed Donuts. And prior to ordering this one, I had heard like all of this like hoopla over L3's Cafe C or Cafe Cubano. Y'all, this one was so yummy. And a lot of times when I get yellow cake in wax, it's not super strong. This one was so good. I actually felt like I was getting notes of a moist, yummy yellow cake. Not even kidding. It was so good. This one was bakery heaven. I would absolutely get that one again. And in fact, I want to try more of L3's blends with that Cafe C or Cafe Cubano note because it's really, really good. Really good. All right, this was a snap bar from Sweet Bridget at Birdie's Making Sense. This was Caught Off Gourd. I love her names. Her names are the greatest. This was banana nut bread and pumpkin pecan waffles. There was a day not too long ago when I was just craving banana scents. I have the Main Street Bakery candle from Bath & Body Works. Y'all, if you have never tried that candle, and I do know they have that one. I saw that one in my store not too long ago. That candle is freaking fantastic. If you love banana, oh my gosh, that candle's so good. Yeah, so on this day, I was just craving banana. So I pulled out that candle. I pulled this out. And this one, the banana in here leaned a little bit more candy, like Laffy Taffy Runt. But then she mixed it in with the PPW, so that kind of like bakery-fied it up a little bit. It was so good. And I honestly, I don't feel like one of those notes overpowered the other. For me, this was like 50% banana and 50% pumpkin pecan waffles. It was so yummy. So yummy. All right, back to L3. This was another 2-pack of bunts in pumpkin pecan waffles, leaves, sea salt caramel, glazed donuts, and cinnamon sugar. Now this one, I did one of these bunts back in the fall because of all of these fall like notes in here, the PPW, the leaves, the sea salt caramel. So there was just one bunt left when I pulled this out back in January. And if I remember correctly, I used up the last bunt kind of like on a cold, chilly, rainy day because it is very, it's very bakery, but it's also just very warm and cozy. This one was awesome. I would definitely get that one again. Back to Rose Girls. This was one of Jenny's huge snowflake shapes in Lake Kingdom. Another one that I know she is wildly popular for. Salty Sea Air, Blackberry, Peppermint, and Rain. When I did my haul on these snowflakes, and I talked about this particular one, I got lots of comments from people saying, oh, I love her Lake Kingdom. Oh, you're going to love it. And you guys, I thoroughly loved this. This was beautiful. Oh my gosh, it was so good. When I smell this, even now in the empty bag, it is so strong. This screams bedroom, bathroom to me. I mean, you could definitely do this like in a kitchen or an open concept or living area. But for me, it just, I don't know. It kind of creates a little bit of like a spa-like atmosphere. So that's why I think it would be perfect in a bathroom. Oh, this was so good. Ugh. And because of that salty sea air note, you could definitely do this like in the hot months of the summer. But oh my gosh, it's just so pretty and so strong. Wow, was this strong. I would definitely get that one again. From Britta's, this was a 4-pack in Elf Snacks. Sugar cookie, cinnamon sugar cookie, and nutmeg spice. This one was okay. Out of all the things I've ever ordered from Britta's, I wouldn't say this is the strongest thing that I've ever had from her, because most of the time, 99.999% of the time, my things from Britta's are beast and they throw me out of my house. This one, I'm not saying this one was not strong, because it definitely was, but when we're talking about Britta's, I would say this is probably one of Britta's lighter ones, but that still is not saying a lot, because even Britta's light things are strong. It was just a really nice, just sugar cookie bakery scent with maybe like a hint of spice. Maybe that was it. Maybe I was looking for more spice from the nutmeg, but it was still really, really good. That's another vendor that I need to visit soon. Love Britta's. Okay, a couple here from the Melt Stash again. This one was a sample that I got in one of my orders in Waffleberry Jam Cookies, Blackberry Jam, Mrs. Claus Cookies, and PPW type. I loved this. I've had several things like just from several vendors with Blackberry Jam and Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, and that is a nice combination. It's a really, really nice combination because you get just that rich, ooey gooey, yummy thickness maple syrup of the PPW, and then you get like just a little touch of sweetness from that blackberry jam. I loved this. Yeah, that was really good and really strong. A snap bar from the Melt Stash in Welcome Home. I remember when I got this, I wasn't exactly sure what the scent notes were for this. And Michelle, who's the owner of the Melt Stash, she reached out and told me exactly what the scent notes were. Of course, I forgot. It's been a while. Because I remember when I got this, I wasn't sure if it was going to be a dupe or a take on the Home Sweet Home, which is a Yankee type. This was not that. This was... Oh gosh, I wish I knew what the scent notes were. Michelle, if you're watching this, can you let me know in the comments? I know you already did, and I apologize, I forgot, but let me know in the comments what, again, are the scent notes for this Welcome Home. I liked it. It's very different, and I'm not sure what I'm smelling. It's definitely not the Home Sweet Home from Yankee, but it is very like welcoming. Like I can totally see why you would want this going on in your house. Like if you had company coming over. Yeah, really, really pretty, really strong. Wow, that was strong. All of Michelle's stuff is strong. Okay, from Broadway Wax. And you guys, I don't know if y'all have heard, but I saw maybe a month ago on Facebook that Broadway Wax is closing, and I'm really sad. I only ordered from Broadway maybe twice, but the things that I ordered have been incredible performers. And Broadway for me is one of those vendors that you shouldn't judge off of cold sniff, because I remember getting some things from her, like a sampler in particular, where I was smelling it on cold and I was like, that's just not as strong as I was hoping for. And then I got it in a warmer and it was like, wow. So I have always been impressed with Broadway Wax. This was a little souffle, I believe, maybe one of her Halloween shapes, because it had like little vampire teeth on it, in Naughty Prince, Pink Gumdrops, Prince Charming, Vampire's Blood, Enchanted Candy. So a Halloween shape, but definitely not a Halloween scent. Like, this was very sweet, very fruity. Yeah, loved it. And a great performer. Super sad that she is closed. Here was a sample from Birdie's, like a little breakaway bar. And I will just say, Bridget at Birdie's, her samples are so big. Like, she is so generous with her samples. This was pumpkin praline pancakes and glazed donut. This was good. I wouldn't say it's the strongest thing I've ever gotten from Birdie's, but good. Just kind of like a typical pumpkin bakery scent. Okay, back to Rose Girls. Another snowflake shape in Silent Night Mode. Sweet lavender, vanilla balsam, roasted pine cones, and a blanket of fresh fallen snow. This was a beautiful like lavender color. And I remember when I talked about this one in my haul, I don't remember who it was, but somebody made a comment. They said, oh, let me know how this one performs for you, because it was a rather light one for that particular person. And so I kind of went into this one with not like the highest hopes. This one was okay. Definitely not the strongest out of my snowflake order. It was a light one, but it was pretty, and it worked really well in a smaller space. So doing this like in my small bathrooms worked really well. I think if you did this in a bigger open concept, it would probably get lost, but in the small bathroom space, it was nice. Okay, a couple of samples here. Oh, here is another sample from the Melt Stash. Frosted Pine Cone, Palo Santo type, balsam fir, roasted pine cone, vanilla bean, warm Noel type. Y'all, I loved this. Oh my gosh, did I love this. I am learning, especially like just coming out of the holiday season when it was very cold, that I am a huge fan of pine cone. Frosted pine cone, roasted pine cone by itself in a blend. I love it. So going into holiday season 2025, I'm going to have my eyes peeled for all kinds of pine cone blends, because I'm obsessed. And this, it has Palo listed. I didn't even pick up on that. This was so good. Oh man, was that good. Okay, a sample from that Smell Good shop in French Quarter Beignet, deep fried fritter and confectioner's sugar. Loved this one. Another vendor that I need to order from soon. Her samples are great. They're like just the little square cube shapes. You take it out, put it in a warmer, you're good to go. This was very heavy bakery. Loved it. Another sample from L3. This was sent to me by my sweet friend Krista in our wax swap. This is Birthday Cake Bear Claws Dulce de Leche. And this was like two little gingerbread men. So good. So good. On cold, I really didn't pick up on the dulce de leche, but in a warmer, that ooey gooey caramelness of the dulce de leche came through. absolutely loved that. So Krista, if you're watching, thank you so much. Okay. All right, 3 more bags. Let's finish up these bags. This was a shape, don't remember the shape, but it was from Southbound Candle Co., part of my holiday mystery winter sampler. In Winter Love Spell. So this is Love Spell Victoria's Secret type, blended with fresh mint and vanilla. I really enjoyed this. So I don't know, I definitely haven't gone through everything that I got in that sampler. So I have quite a few things that I've saved in my Christmas bin for next Christmas. But the things that I have gone through, some have been really, really strong. Others have been not so strong. This one was kind of like middle of the road. Again, I'm learning with Southbound, some of her things, at least for me in my house, work better in a smaller space. So this one I did in my bathroom and it worked really well. So like I said, the verdict is still out because some things are great, other things are just a little bit lighter. Now this one, also from that mystery holiday sampler, Winter Woodland, bergamot, eucalyptus, cranberry clove, sheer woods, and amber. So this one, yeah, obviously a tree scent. So this one was incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. I'm so glad I did this out here in my living area because I think if I had done this in a smaller space, it would have been way too much. And this one had the eucalyptus, so it added a little bit more of like a very strong, like fir, like a fresh fir, fresh balsam. Sometimes I notice that in tree scents, if they add the eucalyptus, it kind of just adds a little bit more depth to the blend. That one was good. That one was really, really strong. And then last of the bags, this was a souffle from Teddy Bees in Pacific Northwest Winter. Fresh snow, pine sap, fresh mistletoe, vanilla balsam, the slight hint of cranberries, and burning fireplaces off in the distance. So I remember that I did pretty much this entire souffle back in the month of January. Y'all, I love this. Oh man. I remember smelling this one on cold and just like, this is one of those blends that you have to smell to understand it, to appreciate it. It is, Tiffany did amazing with this. Like, this is one of those atmospheric smells. Like, you just smell it and it kind of just transports you to a place and a time. So good. It's got feels of a tree scent, but it's so much more than just a tree scent. It's winter time. It's being outside. It's being cuddled up in front of a fireplace. It's just so good. I will be getting more of that. It was fantastic. Okay, almost done, you guys. I have a couple of scent shots here. All right, so I have 2 from the Burning Mitten. First one is Main Street Bakery. This is Down at the Bakery, cinnamon donuts and cheesecake. Loved this one. Now this one was poured October of 2023, so about a year and a half. Most of my things from the Burning Mitten are older pours because when I order from the Burning Mitten, I always order off of her clearance section, and her clearance section is always older pours. But one thing I'm noticing about the Burning Mitten is her stuff ages well for me. Like, some vendors don't age well. The Burning Mitten ages well. Like, this one was so good. I definitely got a cheesecake note in here. So if you're not a fan of cheesecake in your wax, you probably wouldn't like that one. That one just kind of came off as cinnamon cheesecake. It was good though. I loved it. This one was Butters Scotch. Love that. This one was poured September of 2023. This was just butterscotch and Danish butter cookies. Very good. Not heavy on the butterscotch. Like, I could have handled a lot more butterscotch because I love that. I love that thick, ooey gooey, you know, feel of like maple syrup and butterscotch and caramel. I got butterscotch in here, but I could have handled more. But it was still really good, and I did get that cookie note from the Danish butter cookies. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the basketball game. My son's favorite team is playing, the Golden State Warriors. That is where Curry got his name, from Steph Curry. Okay, next, from Up the Creek Scents, one of her scent shots in blackberry jam pecan waffles. This was from her pecan waffle sampler. So good. Y'all, that to me is an underrated vendor. Shannon at Up the Creek. If you have not tried Up the Creek, you are missing out. You need to place an order. Her stuff will blow your mind. It is so strong. These, you know, most people would look at something like this and say, okay, yeah, I'm going to cut it in half. Shannon's stuff, I can get by cutting this thing in thirds because her stuff is so good and so strong. Yeah, this, I'm not sure if her blackberry jam oil is different from other vendors. I loved it, absolutely loved it, but it did smell a little bit different from what other vendors use for their blackberry, but I still really liked it. This one here was I'm thinking this was a sample shot from L3. Krista also sent me this one. Patch Adams, which is blueberry cobbler, butter brickle, and pumpkin pecan waffles. This was fantastic. I need to look on L3's website because anytime that I see this offered in a big size, I will get it. So good, so good. Blueberry, absolutely. Pumpkin pecan waffles, yes. Butter brickle. I don't have a ton of things with butter brickle, but oh man, this was so good. This was so good and so strong. Yeah, love. All right, everything else in here are clams. So I have one Scentsy clam. And I don't remember who sent this to me. It was either Maggie or Chris, Dazzling Scents with Chris. Or it might have been Krista, because those are the only people that have sent me Scentsy, which I greatly appreciate because y'all know that I am a newbie when it comes to Scentsy. But this I loved. This is Saint Nickerdoodle. It just says Scents of the Season collection, so I'm not really sure what the scent notes are. Oh man, y'all. If you're watching and you have some Saint Nickerdoodle lying around that you want to like get rid of or share with a friend, I am your girl, because I don't have a clue what the scent notes are on this one, but I do know I love it. And I'm looking at the picture, and the picture has like cinnamon sticks, and I don't know if that's apples or oranges, but oh wow. When I smell it, I do get a little bit of citrus, maybe some citrus zest or something. And then I get like an apple spice cookie. So good. And this was so strong. I think I might have another one or two of these in my collection back there. But yeah, big fan of that one. That one was delish. A small one here from Walmart Mainstays in cinnamon sugared pretzel, melted butter, cinnamon sugar, freshly baked pretzel. I've talked about this one on my channel before. Big fan of this one. I haven't been to the Walmart wax aisle in a while, so I don't know if this one is still around, but if it is, I will always like pick up some of these. They're only $1 and something, and it's just so good. Okay, from the Burning Mitten. This one was poured, when was this one poured? Okay, October of 2023, so about a year and a half. Now this one, is a banana blend. So that day that I was craving all that banana, I also pulled this one out. Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. Pecan pralines, bananas Foster, cinnamon donuts, and fresh baked bread. This one was so yummy. And y'all, like a year and a half old, an empty clamshell, and it's still incredibly strong. Yes. Now, there was one other banana thing that I talked about where it was leaning more candy, Laffy Taffy. This one did not. This one leaned bakery, like actually like a banana muffin or a banana nut bread. Really, really good. Really strong. Yeah, loved that one. Okay, from Ebony and Ivory Wax Co., another vendor that I need to like visit soon. Jennifer is the owner. She is such a sweetheart. Several months ago, she had sent me just some Happy Mail, some wax, just because she's the sweetest. And this was in that package that she sent me, a clam of cotton candy madness, poured April of 2024. Blue raspberry cotton candy, pink cotton candy, and cotton candy frosting. Yeah, really good. Really, really sugary, really sweet. Like legit, the name is perfect because it just gives you cotton candy vibes. So loved that one. Jennifer, if you're watching, thank you again. I will be visiting your shop very soon. And last but not least, a retail clam from Aldi. Now, I have bought many a clam at Aldi. I've talked about them on my channel. I'm obsessed. They are a 2.5 ounce clamshell and they go for less than $2. They go for $1.89. Now, the past few times I've been in Aldi, they have been either like sold out of their clams or like they're waiting for a shipment. So this one, maybe a month ago I got this. Now before, when I would get my clams at Aldi, I would notice that the brand was Huntington Home. Same thing for their candles. This one that I bought, it says Kirkton House. So I guess their branding has changed. But that's really the only thing that has changed. Like the clam looks the same. It still goes for $1.89. This was in vanilla and salted caramel. And this one, I really don't get much now, but when I first got this, yeah, it was really, really good. Again, I could have handled much more caramel, but it was still good. I mean, to be an Aldi clamshell and to be less than $2, I thoroughly enjoyed it. So loved that one. And I think that is it for the wax. Oh, sorry, I keep stretching out. Yeah, okay, so 43 minutes. I just have a few things of body care here and then we will be done. Okay, so first thing here, I really don't know why I'm talking about this because this one was kind of a dud, but on my channel, I want to talk about all things, you know, whether good, bad. I just feel like I want to be honest and I want to share with y'all all of my experiences. So this here was 18 ounces of cucumber melon body wash. And it just says deal worthy. I got this at Target. And I think the reason I got this was because I had a coupon or something on my Target app or something. I don't know. This one kind of lives up to its name, I guess. It's deal worthy. It was not very much. And that shows in the quality. You know, you learn. You don't pay very much for a product, you're going to get something that's not worth very much, and it's going to show in how it performs. This one, I honestly don't remember much about it. The scent was very light. So yeah, won't get this again, but it is what it is. Okay, now this, however, Dr. Teal's. Love me some Dr. Teal's. This one I did get at Target. probably the same day I got this. And it was shortly after Christmas. So they had all their Christmas things, like what, 75% off or something. And the scent of this was gingerbread. I have never in my life seen or heard of gingerbread body care or gingerbread Epsom salts, but because it was gingerbread, it was considered Christmas, so it was on sale. I think I paid maybe like $1.50 for this. Yeah. Y'all know how I feel about Dr. Teal's. I love Dr. Teal's. And then to get it for $1.50, and then the fact that it was gingerbread, and I probably could have or should have saved this for next holiday season, but I was like, I'm going to use this now. And you did actually get whiffs of a gingerbread. It was not spicy, but there was something in here that did kind of come off, yeah, like a piece of like gingerbread or a gingerbread man, or, you know, it was really, really good. Loved it. Loved it. Okay, you know what? Back here on the back, it says cinnamon, lemon, and orange essential oils to help relax the mind. And I did get little whiffs of cinnamon. Maybe that's okay. That makes sense. Yeah, loved that one. Okay. Sorry, just checking the score. This, actually, I have two things here from Ollie's. I don't go to Ollie's a lot. There's one like 5 minutes from where I live, and sometimes I'll just go in there if I have like some time to kill, because Ollie's is one of those places where it's kind of like Ross to me. Like, you go in and you never see the same thing twice. So I just like to go and see what they have. This was a, let's see, 20 ounce, was this body wash? Yeah, body wash from Soft Soap. And I don't remember how much I paid because the price tag wore off. It just says limited edition, Pacific Sunset, coconut and lime. Probably should have saved this for closer to summertime. But, wow, I forgot how good this was. Yeah, so good. Very lime heavy. I didn't realize that. Yeah, really, really good. Really good. I might go back and see if they have more of that and then hold on to it for the summer. Yeah. And then also from Ollie's, I got this back in December and then just finished it out in January. Again, I don't remember how much it was. This one, I think maybe was like $2.99 or something. This was a Dove limited edition. It just says holiday treats, body scrub, and peppermint bark. Okay, so y'all know how I feel about body scrubs. I'm obsessed with them. I love them. And this one, okay, doesn't really smell much anymore. But this one, okay, first of all, this was my first experience with a Dove body scrub. We love Dove body care here at my house. In fact, that's the only kind of bar soap that we use because other soaps make, like my husband, break out. Dove is really, really good for our skin. So I was super excited to see a Dove body scrub. I know Walmart carries these, but they're kind of pricey. So I found this one at Ollie's for less than $3. And then it was scented in peppermint bark. This thing smelled like a peppermint dessert. I'm not joking. Like if you added like a little drop of a coffee thing in here, it would have been a peppermint mocha. So there was chocolate, absolutely, but there was peppermint. Oh my gosh, was this so good? And I picked up 2 of these and I ended up giving one as a Christmas gift, and I'm kind of mad because I wish I had kept that other one for myself because it was so good. All right, and we're going to finish out with some stress relief. Both of these things from Bath & Body Works. This was a 16-ounce shampoo in eucalyptus and spearmint. That is my favorite of their aromatherapy line. I love the eucalyptus and spearmint. The only one that is kind of like a close second for me is like the Sleep, which is the lavender and chamomile. This shampoo though was, and I want to say this might have been my first time ever trying a Bath and Body shampoo. Um, yeah, and okay, so let me just go back and preface. 16.95. I got this free with my app. I don't think I would pay like 17 bucks for a shampoo regardless of how good it is or how much I love it. I can't bring myself to pay 17 bucks for a shampoo. But if I can get it free with my app, absolutely, because I loved this and I loved the scent. So, and then also I got this free with my rewards as well. This is like a little a 1 ounce travel spray. Also in the eucalyptus and spearmint. I love to keep these either in my purse or on my nightstand. And then before I go to bed, I just do a little spritz on me, on my pillows, my sheets. Really, really good. All right. Wow. Okay. I knew it was going to be long. This is what happens when you don't do a video in a month. You get behind and then your videos are super long. But hopefully now that things are returning to some kind of normalcy, I can get back on a more regular schedule with my empties, with my videos. I have a lot of videos coming your way. I've got like 4 collection hauls in here that I need to film. I've got a ton of Bath and Body Works goodies. I went shopping, kind of went a little crazy. I have a fun melting basket coming up. So yeah, lots of fun things coming your way. So I hope that you will subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to my subscribers. I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of my channel and helping Kerri's Collections grow. And if you know someone who is not a subscriber, I would love to have you invite them to be part of Kerri's Collections. I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you for being patient while I was away. And hopefully things are normal now, so it won't be a month before you see me again. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. It is a beautiful day here in Dallas. I think we're up in the 70s, so I might go out and take Kerri for a walk, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day as well. All right, I will see y'all soon for another video. Bye, guys. Take care.